Good afternoon, everyone. We are here again listening to a new story about a girl who will be murdered by a man. Who is he? Find out in a Sorry Wrong Number.
Oh dear.
Your call, please.
Operator, I've been trying to call Mary here 40098 for the last half hour and it's been busy. I don't see how it could possibly be busy that long. Can you try that number for me, please?
Murray Hill, 40098. One moment, please.
I don't see how it could be busy all this time. It's my husband's office. He's working late tonight and I'm all alone here in the house. My health is very poor and I've been feeling so nervous all day. Please wait.
Murray Hill. Ringing Murray Hill.
I'm here with our client.
Oh, good. Is everything okay? Is the coast clear for tonight?
Yes, George. He says the coast is clear for tonight.
Okay.
Where are you now?
In the phone booth. Don't worry, everything is okay.
Very well. You know the address?
Yes. I know at 11 o'clock. The private patrolman goes around to the bar on 2nd Avenue for a beer. And be sure all the lights downstairs are out.
That's right. At 11 o'clock, there should be only one light visible from the street.
Yeah. I know at 11:15 a train crosses the bridge. It makes a noise in case her window's open and she should scream.
Oh, hello. What number is this, please?
Okay, I understand. I tell you that's 11:15, the train.
Yeah, you remember everything else, George?
Because a client does not wish to make her suffer long.
That's right. You'll use a knife?
Yes, a knife. It will be okay and afterwards. I'll remove the rings, the bracelets, and the jewelry in the bureau drawer because our client wishes it to look like a simple robbery.
Okay, I got it. Don't worry, everything is okay. I never... Ma,
Oh, how full how it's been. Oh.
Your call, please.
Operator, I've just been cut off.
Everyday exposed ang hair sa usok at araw. Hair stress. Nakatali lagi ang buhok kasi frizzy and dry. Don't need to worry cause ang buhok ko'y di na lifeless. With Palmolive Naturals, babalik ang bounce. Ibalik ang bounce. Lively ang hair na may Palmolive hair bounce. Ibalik ang bounce. Bouncy ang hair with Palmolive Naturals. Bounce dito, bounce doon. Lively ang hair with Palmolive Naturals. Ang buhok ko'y di na lifeless. With Palmolive Naturals, babalik ang bounce. Ibalik ang bounce. Lively ang hair na may Palmolive hair bounce. Ibalik ang bounce. Bouncy ang hair with Palmolive Naturals. Ibalik ang bounce. Lively ang hair na may Palmolive hair bounce. Ibalik ang bounce. Bouncy ang hair with Palmolive Naturals. Bounce dito, bounce doon. Lively ang hair with Palmolive Naturals.
Operator, I've just been cut off.
I'm sorry, madam. What number were you calling?
Go. Well, I was supposed to be calling Mary Hill for 0098, but it wasn't. Some wires must have got crossed. I was cut into the wrong number. And I've been just here to most dreamful thing. Someone about murder and operator, you simply have to retest that call at once.
I beg your pardon, madam. I don't quiet.
Oh, I know it was the wrong number and I've not had no business listening out these two men. They were cold-blooded friends and they are going to murder somebody. Some poor innocent woman who was all alone in a house near a bride and We've got to stop them. We've just got to.
Oh, what number you're calling, please?
That doesn't matter. This was the wrong number and it dialed from me. And we've got to find out what is what immediately.
What number were you calling?
Oh, were you so stupid? Do you mean to tell that you can't find out what the number was just now?
I'll connect you with the chief operator.
Oh, I think it's perfectly shameful. Now, look, it was obviously a case of someone's little slip of the finger. I told you to try Murray Hill 40098 for me. You dialed it, but your finger must have slipped, and I was connected with some other phone, and I called them that they called me. Now, I simply failed to see why you could make that some mistake again. On purpose, why could you try to dial Murray Hill 40098 in the same careless short for why?
Mora Hill 40098. I will try to get it for you, madam.
Well, thank you.
I'm sorry, Mora Hill 40098 is busy.
Operator,
Your call, please.
you didn't try to get that wrong number at all. I asked you explicitly, and you did it was dialed correctly.
I'm sorry. What number you are calling?
Well, can you for once forget one number I'm calling and do something for me? Now, I want to chase that call. It's my civic duty, and it's your civic duty to chase that call. And apprehend those dangerous killers. And if you want,
I will connect you with the chief operator.
well, please. Oh dear.
This is the chief operator.
Oh, chief operator, I want to chase a call, a telephone call, immediately. I don't know where it come from or who was making it, but it's absolutely necessary that it break tracked down because it was about a murder that someone planning, a terrible cold-blooded murder of a poor innocent woman tonight at 11:15.
I see.
Well, can you chase it for me? Can you track down those men?
Well, I'm not certain. It depends.
It depends on what?
It depends on whether the call is still going on. If it's a live call, we can trace it on the equipment. If it's been disconnected, we can't.
Disconnected?
If the parties have stopped talking to each other,
Oh, but of course, they must have stopped talking to each other by now. That was at least 5 minutes ago. And they didn't sound like type that would make a long call.
well, I could try tracing it. May I have your name, please?
Mr. Stevenson's, Mr. Albert Stevenson's. But listen,
And your telephone number, please?
Plaza 42295. But if you go on wasting all this time,
Why do you want this call traced, please?
my reason, well, for heaven's sakes, isn't obvious. I've overheard two men. These men sound like killers. They're dangerous. They're going to murder this woman at 12:15 tonight. 11:15 tonight and throw the police out to now.
Have you reported this to the police?
No, how could I?
You want this call checked purely as a private individual?
Yes, but meanwhile.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Stevenson, but I'm afraid we couldn't make this check for you and trace the call just on your say so as a private individual. We'd have to have something more official. Oh, for heaven's sake! You mean to tell me I can't report there's going to be a murder without getting tied up in all this red tape? Why? It's perfectly idiotic. Well, alright. I'll call the police. Ridiculous, perfectly ridiculous. At the thought of it, I can see why I have to go to all this trouble. Oh. Your call, please. The police department? Get me the police department, please. Thank you. Toot, 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 toot. Oh dear! Do you have to dial? Can't you ring them direct? Ringing the police department? Tring, tring, tring. Police station, precinct 43. Duffy speaking. Police department? This is Mrs. Stevenson. Mrs. Albert Smith Stevenson. On 5353 North Sutton Place. I'm calling to report a murder. Eh? I mean the murder hasn't been committed yet. I just overheard plan for it over the telephone. Over a wrong number that the operator gave me. I've been trying to trace down the call myself, but everybody is so stupid. And I guess in the end, you're the only people who could do anything. Yes, Mom.
Come feel the sun as it lights up the place.
Summer is here, are you ready today?
Temperatures rising, call everybody.
We'll have a party
With the goodness of tea.
Nasty Oreo, you're my summer bestie. Nasty Oreo, always, always nasty. Nasty Oreo, feeling, feeling thirsty. Nasty Oreo, always reach for nasty.
Come feel the air,
The breeze in your face.
summer is here, time to seize every day.
Temperatures rising, call everybody. We'll have a party with the goodness of tea. Nasty Oreo, you're my summer bestie. Nasty Oreo, always, always nasty. Nasty Oreo, feeling, feeling thirsty. Nasty Oreo, always reach for nasty. Temperatures rising, call everybody. We'll have a party with the goodness of tea. Nasty Oreo, you're my summer bestie. Nasty Oreo, always, always nasty. Nasty Oreo, feeling, feeling thirsty. Nasty Oreo, always reach for nasty. Nasty Oreo.
It was a perfectly definite murder. I heard their plans distinctly. Two men were talking and they were going to murder some woman at 11:15 tonight. She lived a house near a bridge. Are you listening to me? Oh yes, Mom. And there was a private patrolman on the street. He was going to go around for a beer on 2nd Avenue. And there was some third man, a client who was paying to have this poor woman murdered. They were going to take her things and bracelets and use and have well you nerved me dreadfully and I'm not well and I feel so nerved. Yes, I see. When was all this, Mom? About 8 minutes ago. Then you can do something? You do understand? What's your name, Mom? Mrs. Stevenson. Mrs. Albert Stevenson. And your address? 53 North Sutton Place. That's near a bridge. The Queen's Bridge Bridge. You know, and we have a private patrolman on our street in 2nd Avenue. And what was that number you were calling? Murray Hill 40098. But that wasn't the number I overheard. I mean Murray Hill 40098. It's my husband's office. He's working late tonight. And I was trying to reach him to ask him to come home. I'm an invalid, you know, and it's the midnight off, and I hate to alone even talk. You say as long as I have the telephone here right beside my bed. Well, look into it, Miss Stevenson, and see if we can check with the telephone company. But the telephone company said they couldn't check. The call the parties have stopped talking. I've already taken care of that. Oh, you have? Yes, and personally, I feel you ought to do something more immediate and drastic than just check the call. What good does checking the call? If they stop talking by the time you track it down, they'll have already committed the murder. Yeah, well, take it, don't you worry. Well, I say, the whole thing's call for a search, a complete and true search of the whole city. I'm very near the bridge and I'm not very far, you said, from 2nd Avenue, and I know I feel a whole lot better if you send around a radio car to this neighborhood at once. Well, and what makes you think the murder's going to be committed in your neighborhood, ma'am? Well, I don't know. Only the coincidence is so horrible. 2nd Avenue, the patrolman, the bridge. Yeah, well, 2nd Avenue, you know, is a very long street, ma'am. And you know how many bridges there are in the city of New York alone. Not to mention Brooklyn's, Staten Island, and Queens and the Bronx. I know all that. How do you know? How do you know it's in some little house on Staten Island? On some little 2nd Avenue you never heard about. How do you know they're even talking about New York at all? But I hear the call on the New York dialing system. Well, maybe it was a long distance call you overhead. You know telephones are funny things. Now, look, why don't you look at this way? Supposing you hadn't broken in on telephone call. Supposing you got your husband the way you always do, you wouldn't be so upset, would you? I will suppose, hot, but it sounded so inhuman, so cold-blooded. Well, a lot of murders are plotted in this city every day, ma'am. We manage to prevent almost all of them. But a clue of this kind is so vague. It isn't much more use to use than no clue at all. But surely you can. Unless, of course, you have some reason for thinking this call was funny and somebody was planning to murder you. Me? No, I hardly think so. I mean, why should anybody? I'm alone all day and night. I see nobody except my maid, Eloise. She's a big 200-pounder. She's too lazy to bring up my breakfast. And the only other person is my husband, Albert. He's crazy about me. He adores me. He waits on my hand and foot and has scarcely left my side since I took sick 12 years ago. Yeah, well then, there's nothing for you to worry about and you just leave the rest of this to use. Well, take care of it. Well, what will you do? It's so late, it's nearly 11 now. Well, take care of it, lady. Well, will you broadcast it all over the city? And send out squads and warn your radio cars to watch out, especially in suspicious neighborhoods like mine? Lady, I said we take care of it now. Huh? I've got a couple other matters here on my desk that require immediate attention. So, you good night, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, you idiot. Oh, why did I hang up the phone like that? Now we'll think I am fool. Please. Oh, why doesn't Albert come home? Why doesn't he come home? Mothers and dials the operator. I get the operator again. Your call, please. Operator, for heaven's sake, will you ring that Murray 40098 number again? I can think what's keeping him so long. I will try it for you.
Time to beat energy gap. Let's do champ moves like James.
Low energy, matamlay, low focus ka, baka energy gap yan. 4 out of 5 kids have it. Energize! Start your day the champion way. Be energy gap, be energy gap. Drink Milo every day, Milo every day. With your 3 balanced meals, beat energy gap. Drink Milo every day, Milo every day. Get winning energy, ready for school and play. Be beat energy, energy gap, beat energy gap. Drink Milo every day, Milo every day. Help beat energy, energy gap, beat energy gap. Drink Milo every day, Milo every
Get ready as we bring the all-new Milo Champ Moves to your school.
Try. I don't see why he doesn't answer it. I'm sorry, Murray Hill 70093 is busy. I will try. I can hear it. You don't have to tell me. I know it's busy. If I could get out of this bed for a little while, if I could get a breath of fresh air, or just lean out the window and see the street. Hello? Albert? Hello? 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 Oh, what's the matter with this phone? Hello? Hello? Oh, for heaven's sake, who is this? Hello? 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 Who is this trying to call me? What are you trying to do to me? Your call, please. Hello? Operator? I don't know what's the matter with the telephone tonight, but it's positively driving me crazy. I've never seen such inefficient, miserable service. Now look, I'm an invalid, and I'm very nervous, and I'm not supposed to be annoyed. But if this keeps on much longer... What seems to be the trouble, please? Well, everything's wrong. I haven't had one bit of satisfaction out of one call made this evening. The whole world could be murdered, for all you people care. And now my phone keeps ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing every 5 seconds or so. And when I pick up, there's no one there. I'm sorry. If you will hang up, I will test it for you. I don't want you to test it for me. I want you to put that call through, whatever it is, at once. I'm afraid I cannot do that. You can? And why? Why may I ask? The dial system is automatic If someone is trying to dial your number, there is no way to check whether the call is coming through the system or not, unless the person who is trying to reach you complains to his particular operator. Well, all of us are stupid. And meanwhile, I've got to sit here in my bed, suffering every time that phone rings, imagining everything. I will try to check the trouble for you. Check it. That's all anybody can do. Oh, what's the use of talking to you? You're so stupid. Oh, I'll fix it. Oh, for the impudent, how dare she speak to me like that? How dare he? Oh, why does it take so long? Your call, please. Young man, I don't know your name, but there are ways of finding you out, and I'm going to report you to superiors for the most unpardonable rudeness and insolence that ever been my privilege. Oh, give me the business of it at once. You must dial that number direct. Dial it direct? I do no such thing. I don't even know the number. The number is in the directory of you. May secure it by dialing information. Listen here, you, what's the use? Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm going out of my mind. Hello, stop ringing me, do you hear? Answer me. Who is this? Do you realize you're driving me crazy? Who's calling me? What are you doing it for? No, stop it, I say. If you don't stop ringing, I'm going to call the police, do you hear? Hello? If Albert will come, won't I? Oh, let it ring, let it go and ring. I won't answer it this time. If it goes on ringing all night, I won't answer it. It stopped. Why did it stop ringing all of a sudden? What time is it? Where's my clock? Where is it? 5 to 11. They've decided something. They're sure I'm home. They heard my voice answering. That's why. They've been ringing. Oh, where is she? Why doesn't she answer? Your call, please. They were just right now. Why didn't you answer? Give me the police department. I'm sorry, the line is busy. I'll try to get them for you later. No. I've got to speak to them. It may be too late. I've got to talk to someone. What number do you wish to speak to? I don't know, but there must be someone to protect people besides the police department. A detective agency. You will find agencies listed in the classified directory. I don't have a classified. I'm too nervous to look it up. I don't know how to use the book. I will connect you to the information. Perhaps she will be able to help you. No. Oh, you're being spiteful, aren't you? You don't care what happens to me. I can die and you won't care. Oh, stop it. I can't stand anymore. Hello? What do you want? Stop ringing. Will you stop? Hello? Is this Plaza 32099? Yes. This is Plaza 32099. This is Western Union. I have a telegram here for Mrs. Albert Stevenson. Is there anyone there to receive the message? I'm Mrs. Stevenson. The telegram is as follows. Mr. Albert Stevenson, 53 North Sutton Place, New York City, New York. Darling, terribly sorry. Tried to get you for the last hour, but line busy. Leaving for Boston 11 p.m. tonight, on urgent business. Back tomorrow afternoon. Keep happy. Love. Signed, Albert. Oh no. Do you wish to deliver a copy of the message? No, thank you. Thank you, madam. Good night. Good night. No, I don't believe it. He can't do it. Nobody knows I'll be all alone. It's some trick. I know it. Your call, please. Operator, try the number Murray Hill 40090 for me just once more, please. Ringing. Murray Hill 40098. You may dial that number direct. Oh no, he's gone. Oh, Albert, how could you? Oh, but I can stay alone tonight. I can't. If I'm alone one more second, I'll go mad. I don't care what she says or what. The expenses. I'm a sick woman. I'm entitled to some consideration. This is the information. May I help you?
I want the telephone number of Hensley Hospital. Hensley Hospital? Do you have the street address? No, it's somewhere in the 70s. It's a very small private and exclusive hospital where I had my appendix out 2 years ago. Hensley. HenchleY. One moment, please. Please hurry, and please, what is the time? You may find out the time by dialing Meridian 71212. Oh, for heaven's sake, I've no time to be dialing. The number of Hensley Hospital is Battlefield 89970. Tring. Is that Hensley Hospital? Hensley Hospital? Nurses Registry? Who is that you want to speak to? I want the nurse registry at once. I want a trainer. Nurse, I want to hire her immediately for the night. I see. What is the nature of case, madam? Nerves. I'm very nervous. I need scouting and companionship. You see, my husband is away and I'm... Oh. Have you been recommended to use by any doctor in particular, madam? No, but I really don't see why all this is necessary, and I want a trained nurse. I was a patient in your hospital 2 years ago, and after all, I do expect to pay this person for attending me. Be quiet, understand that, madam? But these are war times. You know, registered nurses are very scarce just now, and our superintendent asked us to send people out only on cases where the physician in charge feels it's absolutely necessary. Well, it's absolutely necessary. I'm a sick woman. I'm very upset. I'm alone in the house and I'm invalid, and tonight I overheard the telephone conversation that upset me dreadfully. A woman is going to be killed when a train crosses a bridge. In fact, if someone doesn't come at once, I'm afraid. Well, I'll speak to Miss Phillips as soon as she comes in. And what is your name, madam? Miss Phillips? When do you expect her to come in? I really couldn't say. She went out to super at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock? But it's not 11 yet. Oh my clock has stopped. I thought it was running down. What time is it? Just 15 minutes past 11. What was that? What was what, madam? That clicked just now in my own telephone as that someone had lifted the receiver of the hook of the extension telephone downstairs. I didn't hear it, madam. Now about this nerd downstairs in the kitchen, and they're listening to me now. They're listening. I won't pick it up. I won't let them hear me. I'll be quiet and I'll think, but if don't call someone now while they're still down, there'll be no time. Toot 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 toot. I've got to get the operator. Your call, please. Operator. I'm desperate. Trouble. I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. Please speak louder. I don't care. Speak louder. There's someone listening. Can you hear me now? I'm sorry, but you got to hear me. Please, you got to help me. There's someone in this house. Someone who's going to murder me, and you got to get in touch with the telephone. There is it. Did you hear it? He's put down the extension phone. He's coming out the stairs. Give me the police department. One moment, please. I will connect you. Tring. Okay, hurry. I can hear him. Oh no, please. Oh God, hurry. Tring. Police Department, Prison 53, Sergeant Martin speaking. A police department? Oh, I'm sorry. Must have got the wrong number. Don't worry. Everything's okay. While things did not turn out too well for Mrs. Stevenson, fortunately, the author of tonight tale spared you the embarrassment of including a song performed by our producer's wife. Mrs. Stevenson, by the way, did not completely escape justice. He moved to California with his secretary, March, where he was won a seat on the San Diego City Council. Sorry Wrong Number was originally produced and broadcast live by Columbia Broadcasting on May 25, 1943, starring the legendary actress of the legitimate theater, Miss Agnes Moorehead. Thank you guys.
Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy
safe at last. Safe at last. It's the end. It's the end. It's the end. It's the end. Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark.
And now we're back again, guys. You find out who was the killer in the story. You see it? What do you felt about finding him? Thanks for listening, guys.